Throughout the day, I check social media fairly frequently. Usually my use of social media is restricted to Facebook or sending voice messages to my friends through programs such as WeChat and WhatsApp. After that, before class, I usually try and find a place to chill out, such as these stairs, checking my phone to supplement what I'm doing on my computer, which can range from either checking my social media or doing homework. Usually when I get bored of my homework, I normally go to YouTube. I think that YouTube is the most appealing social media to me just because it allows me to more easily control what I see. Although you can do this on Facebook, it's not quite the same because I limit who I subscribe to here, and it makes it a lot easier. After class, I normally head outside in front of Tabaret. I can't always do this, obviously, because winter is coming, but it's almost always spent glued to my phone. I don't actually put it away from my walk to Tabaret to the field outside. Usually I just try and find a nice place to sit down, normally under a tree or near a bench. I try and get some more work done most of the time, but it doesn't always work out quite like that. I think this is just because it's not something that I normally do. However, when I'm not working, I'm normally checking Facebook or on YouTube. Usually I like my friends' posts too. After that, if any friends want to hang out, I usually head over to Delmarais. This is because most of my friends are in Telfer. However, usually they're in labs or with groups or something, so I have to spend some time waiting for them. Usually when I wait for them, it involves me taking out my phone and just standing right here near these trash cans. And obviously I don't get a very good internet connection there, so Facebook doesn't work, which is usually where I usually head home. After heading home, I head into the washroom and usually get undressed, just because it's a little bit uncomfortable to be in my normal clothes while I'm sitting at home. After I get undressed, I usually head back into my room, and I almost always spend time on the computer. Now this is where the majority of my social media use happens. Usually this is where I catch up to people on usually this is where I catch up with friends, check my own Facebook, check other people's Facebook just because no one can see what I'm looking at, and do all sorts of things. However, after that, I usually head to bed. Now, bed isn't really something that I usually do this, but sometimes I could spend up to an hour looking at my phone. And I usually check Reddit or I check the news that happens throughout the day. However, I did learn throughout most of my social media use that it's not something that can continue just because of how much I do it and how much it cuts into my work. Thank you.